My name is Christian Dominguez, and I will be providing information about a topic that does not only impact a portion of the country, but the entire country. Today, I will be informing anyone who is interested in what is happening in the country that is going to ruin the future, and is currently hurting our country. And that would be interest groups and lobbyists. Lobbying is defined as a form of advocacy with the intention of influencing decisions made by the government by individuals or more usually by lobby groups. So basically, people are being bought to influence government officials and others to either buy or sell the products. And the first problem with this situation is that it undermines our democracy a lot. Um, it's not very democratic because the lobbyists and interest groups are going behind the public's knowledge and misusing their trust to sell without the public knowing so. We, the people, are supposed to be able to share our opinions in any topics, but that we want, and or vote on a topic, not let the interest groups go behind our backs and decide amongst a small amount of individuals to do for the entire country. Like they're not supposed to seclude themselves and make decisions for everybody without the public knowing. One instance the lobbyists are invading our country in a negative way is through our schools. The lobbyists are being hired by largely known companies to sell their very unhealthy products to our schools to make profit. They're like a bajillion, a lot, basically. There's a lot of problems with the lobbyists affecting the schools, but I'm only going to talk about two. The first one being that it's influencing our economy in a very drastic negative way. Um, the government are paying these companies a great amount of money to buy their unhealthy products and distribute them all over the country when they are not healthy and not beneficial to the children. This money could go to the teachers or any other areas that are more important and neglected, like more materials for the teachers to teach adequately and even pursue a better quality teaching style. Um, the second bad thing about this situation is that the effect that it has on the students. Like when the students are given these foods, yes, they might prefer them because they might taste better, but it's really not in their best interest or better for their health. Um, the students could be on the bad path that might jeopardize their future because the food would like slow their mentalities and help them not think right to where they just can't get the grades they need to have a to go to the school of their dreams maybe or get a great education. Um, this shows that the lobbyists are having a detrimental effect on the country that should be brought to the public's attention and soon because without it many situations like this can occur everywhere. Another reason the lobbyists are not a good thing is because they are unfair. The lobbyists are given too much influence over our political affairs. The lobbyists are bought by wealthy people. For them to get, they order for them to get I order for them to get the public's vote by making the lobbyists to make them sound good. The lobbyists are bought by wealthy people in order for them to get the public's vote by making the lobbyists to make them sound good. And it's really just not fair. It's also unfair because the rich have an unfair advantage because they're rich. They're rich because I mean they have an unfair advantage. Okay, it's unfair because the rich have an unfair advantage over the general public who may want to run for a certain position in the government that is not rich and can't afford a lobbyist to advocate for them. This means that all the public's decisions are heavily influenced by money alone and not the actual purpose the running officials' plans which makes which may be the reason a certain someone in the office may have gotten into the office and messed up the work of a previous official. So that's a problem. According to Represent.us, the most powerful trick up a lobbyist's sleeve may not even be campaign contribution fundraisers and lavish resort vacations. They have a way to promise members of Congress unregulated sums deposited directly into their personal bank account. How, you may ask? Lobbyists can offer a member of Congress a future multi-million-dollar salary working at their lobbying firm. This phenomenon, members of Congress become lobbyists, it is known as the revolving door, as we all know. And it's because of the rule rather than the exception. So I would urge anyone who is listening to please look into this issue and also look into other issues in our country that may be under wraps and need to be brought into attention. Thank you.